See the power of the mind is not a joke.
If you only knew to what extent right now, the last week has been, ever since I injured my knee, just got minor surgery and everything, the importance of movement and how much now, with the habits that I've instilled in my life and that I've created for myself, I've come to realize that if I don't have the luxury of exercising or moving every single day and using my body, physical movement, right? Physical activity, well, I'm realizing to what extent how I'm not processing the energy that's coming through the body. There's no way for me to filter that energy. And I feel stuck. I feel limited. I feel like everywhere I look, I'm gonna run into a brick wall because that energy isn't being filtered. It's not being processed and it's not being transmuted into something better. And that's why it's so vividly important. As human beings, we're machines, right? Our bodies are actual machines of adaptation and they need to be moving. If you look at anyone that sits down all day long, more than likely there's issues, physical issues that are gonna come up with that. But if you understood, like, it's such a luxury and it's such a gift and it is such a blessing to be able to use our physical bodies, because think right now, how many people don't have that luxury, like, that don't have a pair of legs, that don't have arms, that don't have hands, that don't have fingers, whatever it is, they are limited in some kind of way. But it's just to bring you back to that gratitude, for you to be grateful and thankful in everything that you do already have, because that's exactly what I'm doing with myself, because I'm out of my routine. I can't do anything with my legs right now because I'm recovering with my knee. But okay, well, what can I do? Okay, I could do upper body. I'm gonna do that. I needed some time. I had to take some time off, but it's literally like life hit me with a brick wall where, like, yo, you gotta slow down. But are you choosing to slow down or do you need to slow down? And that's a very different lesson. But in a way, it's just like I crave it so much. And I just wish that in these moments where I can't do what I normally do or what I normally did, that seemed so normal a week or two ago. Well, now it's all I mentally think about. I just wish I could go grab dumbbells and the barbell in the garage and just squat some weight. But I injured myself with my left knee. So I can't do that right now. So I crave it. Why? Not for the physical movement of it. Yes, I enjoy that. And it's something I've come to, like, grow a passion for and love. But it's understanding what it does to my physical body, how I'm able to transmute the energy that's going on. If I'm having a rougher day, I promise you, if I go and lift those weights and I go and move that energy and I push myself or I pull on some weights and all that, what happens is that energy is transmuted. And I'm using the movement of my physical body not for anything physical. It seems physical, but what happens even more profoundly there is the energetical transfer of that energy that's happening throughout your entire energetical body. Where if there's emotions that feel stuck, well, now by you committing to some kind of physical movement that is going to bring pain because it needs adaptation, you need to grow in that. That's why they're called growing pains, by the way. If you're going through that, what happens is that you expand, you become more of who you truly are, because you're now able to process the energy. And it correlates to, it's fairly rare that people that are fairly physically active and that use their body with physical movement and find a way to move every single day, well, it's fairly rare that, like, mentally they're not doing too great. It doesn't happen. The people that use their bodies and that move their bodies every single day, well, you don't see them having that many, like, mental issues or mental questionings, because that's the time that they use in order to process the energy that's going on and to feel into what it is that they need to feel. So they use the movement as a river to flow that energy through them, instead for that energy to feel stuck in somewhere in their body, and it flows through their body. And that's what I miss the most right now. But I'm still going to push myself. I'm still going to go do an upper body. There are limitations with the lower body that I'm facing right now, but I'm not fully, like, limited. But so I have to adapt in that way. I need to use that movement in order for me to get what's out of my head and for me to transmute that energy, because it's simply limitations that I'm imposing mentally that are manifesting themselves in my physical body. Where, okay, well, hey, I can't do certain things with my left knee, but let me be grateful that my right knee is fully functional. It is fully healthy. And so I focus on that right knee, and with the universe, it'll heal that left knee, because we always heal. We always heal. We always come back to full, like, we always come back to full love. And whether we want to or not, Our bodies are healing ourselves every single day. But it's understanding the importance of physical movement in order to be able to transmute that energy. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like there's some things that you can't seem to get out of your head, you feel like so stuck in your head with, well, go on a walk, go on a jog, go run, go lift some weights, go hike, go climb a mountain, go on a bike ride, go literally go play golf with your friends, with your husband, whatever it is. But go do something that gets you in the present moment, that makes you enjoy just the use of your physical body, where you're then able to feel present and feel fully into what it is you need to feel, and realizing that it's just some limitation within the mind. Your mind wants to play tricks on you in order to keep you where you are. But understanding that if I use physical activity as a lever that I can pull in order for me and for you to feel better, then that's where we break all limitations. Because, well, we understand that, hey, if I use this physical activity and if I go do this on the other side, I will delay the gratification, making yesterday jealous because I've done that yesterday and I'm doing it today in order for tomorrow to be better. And so we just keep stacking those bricks. And what happens? We have to use our bodies. They're machines that are meant to be used, because just like a car, if you leave it sitting for too long in the parking lot, it's going to start breaking down. And it's the same thing with your physical body. So, hey, instead of seeing, oh my God, another workout, it's like, do you realize how lucky you are to be able to use your limbs, like use your entire body to go and do a workout in the first place? Because I promise you, there's a lot of people on the face of this planet that don't have the luck that you have. But it's always the frame, it's always the perception that you have on what it is that you have that will literally shift it from a positive or a negative perspective. But so, hey, if we look at it that way, you get the blessing, you get the gift of going today and using your physical body to move in a way that will make you better, that will improve the being that you are, and that will show you the growth that naturally on the inside makes you feel so good about yourself. That's what most people want, but they're not ready to commit because there's principles that they don't understand yet. But you don't need to understand how everything works, but just be in appreciation and in gratitude for the body that you have, because it's not even your body. But that's for another topic. That's for another episode. But hey, it's a beautiful day. Blue skies, almost no clouds. I'm gonna focus on the gratitude in my heart, in my body, in my mind, in my entire being, and I want you to do the same. So to focus on that gratitude, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this, to listen to this. It's Friday, pizza night, little cheat night, but that's always how it is on Fridays. If you know, that's how it goes. Balance, 80-20. We live in balance. So that's how it is. But let's have a killer weekend. Let's enjoy the weekend. Let's take time to give ourselves loves, or give ourselves some love, some appreciation, and some gratitude. Let's go enjoy the weekend, and you guys keep on crushing it. And as always, my friends, let's keep making yesterday jealous.